son. So I've got 4 kids, and my second son, when he was about 5 years old, just kind of starting school in England, he was really struggling with reading, and he would come home with these books from school, and he just couldn't get to grips with them. It turned out he was dyslexic. Do you guys know what dyslexia is?
No.
No. Okay, so dyslexic is when you find it hard basically to read, sometimes to write as well, and it's kind of, it just makes it harder for you. And so I made Book Creator kind of for him to start with, so I could make books about Star Wars, and about soccer, and about Power Rangers, and about all the stuff he was really into when he was 5 years old, so that he kind of didn't have to read the school books so much, but he could read these books instead. And that was the kind of idea, that was the inspiration for it.
It's pretty cool. So he likes Star Wars?
Yeah, he loves Star Wars. So he's 9 now, but he still loves Star Wars, and especially with the new films coming out. It's really exciting.
Mm-hmm.
How long did it take to make Book Creator?
It took about 3 months from when I had the idea until it first came out. But it was really basic. If you saw the old one now, you'd be like, what is this? And all you could do was add pictures and text, and that was it. You couldn't record your voice, you couldn't put videos in, you couldn't draw. And it was on the really old iPads, which you guys probably don't remember, but they were really big, chunky, heavy things. And it wasn't quite like it is now. Now it's like 5 years old, Book Creator, so it's had lots of work done there.
Yeah. Do you plan on making another app related to Book Creator?
I don't know. Yeah. Do you think we should? Have you got any good ideas?
You could add like, what can you add? You have pretty much like everything, like drawing, recording voices, but you can make like, more drawing tools like pencil or something, or crayon.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, great idea. Actually, can I ask you a question? I know you've got some questions. Can I quickly ask you guys a question?
Okay.
Seeing as you run the help desk at the school, is there stuff that people keep getting stuck on in Book Creator? Do you have to keep helping with the same thing over and over again? Is there something we should make easier in the app?
What would, pen tool? Some people don't get how to use the pen tool.
Or they don't get to how to format text.
Yeah, they don't know how to make it bigger or smaller, and how to make the background. So we just need to help them. And they don't know how to erase the pen tool. So
So we make videos to help them how to do that on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's really cool. Your videos are great.
Deleting objects too.
Yeah, and deleting objects.
Okay, so this is like all the stuff that's under the I button, is that right? They kind of don't look under the I button.
Yeah, they don't look, yeah.
Okay, so we should try and make that easier. All right, that's really good feedback. Thank you, guys.
And what steps?
Okay, back to your questions.
What steps did you make to take Book Creator?
Which steps to build Book Creator?
Yeah.
So, the way you kind of make software, this is kind of not the way everyone does it. All the big companies do it, and all the little guys like me too, is you start with your kind of idea, and then you just get a big pad of paper and some pens. And you kind of draw out the screens, and you think about how it might work. And then when you've got that, only then do you start writing code. So we use something called Xcode, which is made by Apple, and you use that on a Mac. And you write the code out, and I don't know how many lines of code are on Book Creator, but it's probably tens of thousands of lines of code that had to be written. And then when you've kind of got it roughly working, you put it on an iPad. And in my case, I was really lucky because I had my kids at home, so I gave it to my kids, and they broke it. And then I tried to fix the things, and then they broke it again. So it's really good preparation for when it came into schools. So my kids have kind of found loads and loads of bugs in it, which I just wasn't finding. So that was really good. And then when you're happy, you then send it off to Apple. And Apple have got a team that reviews it in California, and they put the app on their iPads, and they try it, and they make sure that it's all good, and that they're happy, and it's a good quality app, and that it's safe for kids to use. And then they put it in the App Store. And then you kind of wait, you cross your fingers, and you hope that somebody's going to download it and use it. And in Book Creator's case, they did, so it was like, phew, and that was really good.
Did you have to fix any mistakes?
All the time. All the time. Yeah. There's always bugs in software. Every bit of software's got bugs. And you do loads of testing. Like I was saying about my kids testing. They still do it for me now, actually, but they're getting a bit too old. But we have other people that test it for us. We have a load of teachers that help test it now, and they take it into their classrooms. And you get things wrong, but it's okay. You get it wrong, you fix it, you release it, and then you go around the circle again. That's just part of it, I think. It's part of everything, isn't it? Making mistakes and moving forwards.
Yeah. Was the programming complicated?
Yeah, a little bit complicated, but you guys will be able to do it. No problem. It took a while. So I went to university, college, you would call it, and studied programming. So I'd done a bit before. But you can do it. Do you guys do any programming at school?
Not really.
You don't use hopscotch or anything
Yeah,
like that?
we use hopscotch.
Yeah, we use hopscotch.
Yeah, we use hopscotch.
Okay. So you're programming. Hopscotch is programming. So it's just, instead of dragging it around the screen, when I make Book Creator, it's typing it. And you just got to be, careful with the typing. But it's the same stuff. It's exactly the same stuff. So you're on the road. Do you guys have ideas for apps? Are you going to make apps when you grow up?
I think I want,
yeah.
maybe.
Cool.
So how many people help make Book Creator?
Okay, so there's 5 of us. And then there's you guys as well. You help by supporting it through the help desk. But here in Bristol, in England, there's 5 of us that work on Book Creator. Yeah.
How long did it take to get popular worldwide?
It probably took about a year to go worldwide. And I think now Book Creator's been #1 in 80 countries, something like that. So it's pretty popular now. But it took a good couple of years to get to that kind of level. Yeah.
Did you make any prototypes for Book Creator?
Good question. Yeah, like I was saying, so the first prototype was on paper. You can begin to make an app. You can cut out some paper, and you can put it on, on your table, and you can pretend you're clicking on it, and kind of imagine it, and slide a bit of paper into the next screen, and you can get quite far just kind of seeing if things work like that. So that was the prototype.
So what device was it first launched on?
It was on iPad, yeah. So now it's on Android and Windows too. And I'll tell you guys a secret. We're doing a version for the web as well, for web browsers. So you can use it on any computer. You'll be able to use it on your Mac or on your Windows machine or on an iPhone or an Android phone. But that's coming soon. But iPad was first. And iPad still, for us, that's the really exciting one. That's the one we love doing.
So when did you release Book Creator?
That came out in 2011. So were you guys at school in 2011? 5 years ago.
I think I was in kindergarten or something.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, I think I was in kindergarten.
Brilliant. So so maybe, I don't know, I'm not sure when Burlington first got Book Creator, but maybe when you were in kindergarten or grade 1, I don't know.
So
ask if he's hiring.
Are you hiring any people?
We're always hiring, but you have to finish school first.
What kind of college degree would he be looking for?
So what kind of college degree would you look for hiring people?
Okay. Well, I guess it would depend what you wanted to do. So if you wanted to be programming, then we'd look for a college degree in computer science. But it's not just programming. We have someone that is really good at art and does the design. We have someone with a degree in psychology, which is kind of how people think, and he looks after testing. We have someone with a degree in business and thinks about kind of how we market Book Creator and how we talk about it. So all sorts of degrees will kind of bring you it, but computer science is a good one, definitely. If you want to go into software, that's you won't go wrong there. So math as well. Be good at math. So that's a good way in. These are great questions.
So were you good at math when you were in elementary school?
Yeah, I was okay. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, Still do a bit of math even now.
So, when did you get your college degree?
Oh, crumbs. I don't know. It was a long time ago. So I'm 41 now, and I would have got my college degree when I was 21. So 20 years ago. Quite some time ago. You're making me feel old.
Sorry.
Did you ask me?
Thing. So book creator is supposed to be like a blank page, and we give you these cool tools, hopefully, and stuff like video and audio as well, which makes it a bit different to a sheet of paper. But it's still, you wouldn't give someone a sheet of paper and say you can only use it this way. It's kind of get creative. You can use it in lots of different ways. So you can use it. I mean, you guys probably see this with the help desk and the books people are working on, but you could use it for math, you can use it for English, you can use it to, talk about a field trip, you could use it for a science journal, that's kind of, hopefully it's quite powerful that you can use it lots of different ways. So yeah, because what do adults know? Kids can do this. It's, this is great. And if you're talking to other students, it makes complete sense. You're talking, you're explaining things probably in their language, the way they, be hoping to have things explained. And I, like I said, I've been watching these guys' videos that they put out on YouTube and so on, and they're doing a brilliant job, of explaining the apps that Burlington are using. So yeah, so well done.